Hello everybody, I hope all of you are having a great day so far. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know many of you guys are trying to remain optimistic and happy and positive during these times. And so I hope that all of you receive your $1,400 stimulus check by April 7th. Not end up receiving your $1,400 payment by or on April 7th. You don't have to worry, because on this channel I always provide you with the most up-to-date and reliable stimulus check news. Now folks, just know this. In this video, I'll be covering the latest news about what you must know about the third stimulus check of $1,400. So you do not want to miss out on the very important information. Be sure to stay until the end of this video, everybody. And don't forget to give this video a like if you believe that we should get a $2,000 monthly stimulus check. Let's get this video to 1,000 likes if you think so.
I promised in the beginning that I'd always give you the straight scoop, straight from the shoulder, the good and the bad. Well, here's the truth. The good news is we're on track to beat our goal of 200 million shots in the first 100 days. More than 75% of the people over the age of 65 have gotten shots, up from 8% when we took office. That's a dramatic turnaround and critical because seniors account for 80% of all COVID deaths. To help support my goal of safely reopening the majority of K through 8 schools by my 100th day in office.
So according to multiple banks, you guys have to know this. It will take a couple of days for the checks to process. On March 15th, Wells Fargo tweeted, customers who are eligible to receive direct deposit of their stimulus payment may expect it as soon as March 17th, 2021. Wells Fargo also responded to users' complaints, noting that the bank would process all of direct deposits according to the effective date provided by the US Treasury. In a statement, a Treasury official told reporters, some people will see the money in their accounts as early as this weekend. Sadly guys, there will be some Social Security and other federal program beneficiaries that will have to wait a little bit longer and others to receive the third stimulus check.
I directed states in early March to make educators and child care workers eligible for vaccines and to get a goal of getting all who wanted the vaccination to be able to have one and to do it in the month of March. I'm pleased to report, according to CDC estimates, over 80% of teachers, school staff, and child care workers received at least one shot by the end of March. And that's great progress protecting our educators, our essential workers.
But right now, the IRS is also working on providing supplemental payments to those eligible for a new or larger payment based on the previous 2020 tax returns. And that's some great news, everybody. But folks, if your third stimulus check was a little smaller than it should have been, you may receive a fourth deposit from the Internal Revenue Service. You may receive a fourth deposit from a tax agency. The IRS starts sending in third payments worth up to $1,400 for eligible taxpayers, as well as their dependents, back in March. Now at that time, the IRS did not process many 2020 tax returns.
You won't be fully protected until May, late May. If you get your first shot in mid-May, you aren't fully protected until late June. So look, now, on the one hand, June isn't that far away given how long this has been going on, but it isn't here yet either. So, the virus is spreading because we have too many people who've seen the end in sight.
The IRS has already sent out batches of paper checks as well as EIP debit cards, and the tax agency will be sending out more payments on a weekly basis. Everybody, just make sure that the IRS has your correct banking information on file. And here are some common reasons why the transaction of stimulus checks didn't go through as you expected. This includes any electronic transfer of funds was made to a closed account, or a direct deposit was attempted to a temporary account used by a third-party taxpayer, or if you change your direct deposit banking preferences and you have registered a new account on a 2020 tax return, but the IRS hasn't even processed it and used your 2019 information instead. Everybody leave your comments down below.